Hello. I made a trip to the basement in search of a box to pack up the power supply and the rail that holds everything to do with the 1571. And of course, what happened? Well, I did find a box. And it's not completely secured, but I will get it finished up, and I will find out the price of shipping so that I can hopefully go and help somebody in need somewhere in the world. But I did find two Commodore 64's. That doesn't mean there's not more down there. Sure there are. But I suppose no time like the present to see if these are going to end up in the working or not working pile. So this first one, oh, it's missing an 8 key, as is. $3.99. Made in the USA. Well, let's see. Initially, forgot to check the power switch it was on. Anyway, we will set this one down here. They stand very well until they don't. So, power on. Oh, it comes up. Like that. Now, remembering, of course, we've had others that have come up before and then immediately died. But this does not seem to be the case. I suppose now that this is not dead, we should put in the dead cartridge. Which is always a challenge. Okay, in she goes. Oh, there she comes. Okay, coming up in further episodes, I did also find in the basement a 1520 printer plotter. For those not familiar with this, it was a little printer, kind of like a cash register thing. But it had little pens, which mostly you could get replacements for at Radio Shack. Maybe you still can, I don't know. 4 colors, as I recall, and it literally would sort of write things out as you sent it to them. It's been a long time since I have tinkered with one, and I'm not tinkering today as of yet. Just turn the sound up. I guess the big thing to find out on this one is, does the SID chip work? Always an intriguing question. It's hard to play games with magnificent SID chip sound when there's no sound. So, as always, the characters are vanishing. This usually happens just before the sound test. Anyway, other things, what have I found? I found some external Amiga disk drives that need to be tested. Of course, I'll have to set up an Amiga to do that. Oh, it's endless. Oh, that's good. Alright, so here we have a 64 that is old and dirty and gross, but it works. So because I know the things that are working are over here, I'll put that over here. And here we have another one. This looks prettier. It has a sticker stuck on it, but it looks prettier. And this was made in Canada. Oh, it might be an early one. Certainly the serial number is like 100,000, which compared to how many they made, that's pretty young. It feels like maybe the case isn't completely secure. But it does have the rainbow, so it isn't one of the early ones. Okay, the power switch is off. And the power is going on. The screen did flicker. It did flicker. Not much though. Huh. Interesting. Not really the typical flicker that we look for with these. Oh, and sure enough, the case is loose. Usually there's a fairly substantial flicker. But all the chips are in it. They are. Interesting. Let's try again. Well, it's something not right here. I mean, there's a little flicker. I wonder if we should carefully, gently remove the fuse. See, the same flicker appears with or without the fuse. So I'm going to come over to my strong light here. Oh, that's too strong. I am suspicious of this fuse. I am. So, but I would bet if I come over here, not far from where I am testing things, I can find a Commodore 64. And gently, I can steal a fuse. Shaboom. This may do nothing. Yep. Well, this might be a fine time to put in the dead cartridge test, which is supposed to help us determine what is wrong when a machine is dead. But as you may recall, anytime I've actually tried this on a machine that's dead, nothing happens. So yes, looking at the layout of this board, it is early. 1982. So, one working, one not working. Oh well. One goes in the good pile, one in the not so good pile. And, oh dear. I am running out of places to put the bad ones. But as I suspect this fuse is really okay, and that there's something else wrong, I'll put it back in the machine that I took it from. So, 2 64's, one working, one not working. The hunt for more computers, disk drives, printers continues. Thank you for coming. We will meet again at some point of that. I hope, I am sure. I will go look for more things. Bye for now.